The idea is that eventually you will have a show because you have to. And that is one of our mottos for The Little Prince, is that we will have a show because we have to.
Yeah. And then I was going to stand behind it and be in the rosebush. Oh. Yeah, this would be lovely. Okay,
I'm here for emotional support.
I'm nervous.
Bye, Alba.
You should do your own.
Yeah, I know. We decided that we're friends just now.
Well, Lila thinks we're friends.
I also don't see anything wrong with that. I do think we're friends.
Anyways.
You think we're friends too. So we both think we're friends. I think I want to do my confessional alone.
First question is, what did you do in class today? In STEM class today?
I edited the script for The Little Prince.
We met with Susan Mickey to ask her to give us more money, and she said, I don't know. And then we said, please, and she said, okay. We said hi to Rachel's coworker, who is named Zach. He was wearing a beanie.
It was cool to hear Zach talk. That was sick, because that's a cool idea. I went over to say hi to him, and I don't think he wanted to talk to me, which is fine, because not everybody wants to talk to me all the time. But
He left. Katie Nelson said, pictures, posters, who wants some? And we said, we do.
And then it got a little boring, but which is great. It's great to be boring sometimes. I want to start again. I feel good about class.
I felt wonderful about today's class because even though I was not participating in the painting, everyone else was doing the painting, and I was like, oh, I'm not like, well, I am working on my show, but I'm not working in,
Anyway, in the second floor, they have scrap paper. It would be great to use the scrap paper because it'll just get eaten by the recycling machine. And then I made a new best friend, Andy, who works in the School of Visual Arts office. She lent me paintbrushes. Anna Vidiger gave us access to paint from the booth, Abacus bullet paint, and then everybody got together.
And then we painted, pretty pictures. And we painted lots of pretty pictures, and they're gonna be used in my stamp project.
What is this project?
This project is called Grow Until. It used to be called the Untitled Little Prince Project. And it is a devised piece inspired by the book.
Which is a book about a little boy who lives in space, and he's very little, and then he comes to Earth, and he meets lots of creatures, and he learns lessons.
Which he wrote dedicated to this man, Leon Vert, who he wrote a lot of letters to. Leon Vert never found out that he wrote this book to him until after Antoine de Saint-Exupéry died, which is very sad.
And so there will be lots of movement, and some music, and poetry, and scenes, dialogue even.
But so the project is poems that we've written and movement that we've made and a script that we have all written and Louis has curated.
And puppets. So all of the normal things that every play has, and nothing else. We're gonna get a fog machine. Super normal play.
Based on The Little Prince, but telling like a little bit of a different story.
What is your goal with this project?
My goal with this project is to win a Tony Award for stage management. They give those, right?
I suppose to give myself... See, okay, it's sad because every time I've gone to watch the acting theses, it makes me wish a little bit that I hadn't switched my major to theater arts, because I was acting sophomore year, but then I switched because all of the acting classes made me sad.
My goal with this project is to make people happy.
And I am glad that I didn't suffer through a bunch of acting classes for a bunch of years just to have an acting thesis.
I wanted to try devising, because I've never done it.
But now, theater arts majors next year are going to be able to do an acting thesis anyway. I probably still would have done like a maybe I would have done both like Ivan did.
And I wanted to try like working in a way that was new to me and to make something aesthetically very beautiful that feels good, and to encourage people to find the stillness inside of themselves. Like do the things that they want to do and live the way that makes them happy, and to care for the things around them and the world around them.
So anyway, in this show, my goal was to give myself the opportunity to showcase at least a couple of the things that I feel make me unique as a performer. Obviously, it's not going to be as straightforward as an acting thesis, but I will be playing the violin, I will be singing, I will be designing a poster, and I have been composing music and also writing, which I usually am not super confident in, but thanks to the power and support of Kirsten Greenidge, I am on my way to maybe finishing a play.
My other goal is to make Michael K. smile like this.
I think that's very achievable.
Thanks.
Where do you see this project going?
Broadway.
The Edinburgh Fringe.
I see it going to the third floor of the CFA on March 23rd and 24th.
What is your role in this process?
I am the writing point of contact. I'm the keeper of the script, which meant that I came up with writing prompts for rehearsals, and we generated a bunch of content in the first 2 weeks. And then we went through, we took out all of the pieces that we thought would work within the script, we put them in a big document, and I have been working on compiling all of that together and sorting through it. Abba and Lila have also been doing that, but recently I have taken over the editing capabilities, and it's been going pretty well, but oh boy, does it consume my thoughts at all times.
I'm a collaborator. I'm the kind of director, but not really, because I am the little prince. So I'm an actor.
I'm stage managing.
Okay.
When I told my therapist that I was stage managing, but I don't usually do that, they were like, oh, it's like a drag persona.
Like, especially Abba has come into their stage manager self in this process, and it is beautiful to witness.
So my stage management persona is my drag persona right now.
Would you mind sharing what that is?
Oh, I don't. It's just stage manager Abacus instead of regular Abacus.
Who is running the room most of the time?
I feel like you're trying to start drama.
Probably me.
It's hard. It's hard to answer that question because I don't think any of us know.
We're all running the room all of the time. I think we are. Abacus is the timekeeper, and I think sometimes I'm a little bossy.
Like, we've talked about how difficult it is to, I don't think any of us have really done, Abacus has devised before.
I mean, Anna Vinegar is queen of the spreadsheets right now, which is huge. Other than that, Michael K is in charge, but I would not say that he is running the room. Oh, this room.
Yeah, but also yes, I had both.
Well, definitely me. Lila has lots of really big ideas that are beautiful and wonderful. And then I say, we have a week before this show opens. And Lauren says, I'm editing the script on my computer.
We all just throw out ideas. 9 times out of 10, someone does not agree with that idea or has like a caveat to that idea.
But we're all running the room together.
Which can be a little frustrating at times. I will not lie. I don't think I want to devise again after this. When is this coming out? My last devising experience was when I did Orlando, and that wasn't supposed to be a devising experience. Regretted a little bit signing myself up for this, but no, it's honestly, it's been better than that. So.
What is your favorite part in working with your ensemble? What is your least favorite part?
There's too many things to choose from. My favorite part is, because I've got so many ideas. My favorite part is,
I hate these questions.
My favorite part of working with my ensemble is that we're all gay.
My favorite part of working with my ensemble is that we're all dykes, and we have been referring to this as 2024's Punk Dyke Play. As some of you may know, it was the year before our time. There was a show, it was an adaptation of a movie called Girl Trash All Night Long, which is actually one of Lila's favorite movies, interestingly enough.
I love to work with people. No, I have Okay.
It was called the Punk Dyke Play. It has become infamous in SOT history. Every year, supposedly, there is a Punk Dyke Play. So last year it would have been Andromeda. The year before it would have been Chariot Reversed, which was incredible. So this year we got together, we formed our thesis group, The Little Prince, and within like the first couple of meetings of talking about it, we were like, this is the punk dyke play. Because who else is it gonna be? Who else?
My favorite part is that, is the vibes, actually.
Last night we went to Sunset Cantina, had a little cheeky marg after rehearsal.
We made community agreements together, and I think that we're all like on the same page in terms of the vibes.
We played a game called Cheers to the Governor, and Clay Hopper was sitting at the bar at Sunset Cantina. I got to number 21 and I said, okay, on number 17, we all turn around and we shoot Clay Hopper a really dirty look.
Then my least favorite part is,
And you know what? He never noticed. He was trying so hard not to look at us. He fucking knew we were there, but he didn't want to do shit about it. When is this coming out?
My least favorite part is that they're bums.
that's hard too.
He won't watch it, right?
Yeah, I probably.
Fuck, Kira's gonna show it to him or something.
I just don't like making decisions, I guess, right now.
But it was really funny. It was really funny because every time we got to number 17, we would just pause and go like, 18. And that was great. And that was a very punk dyke play moment.
I have no least favorite part. Everything is great. Except for when I would walk past this corridor and Louis was talking shit about me in her confessional. That was crazy.
Lila came up to me while everyone was painting and I was working on the script, and they were like, so you hate The Little Prince? And I was like, actually, I love The Little Prince because I'm editing the script for it and I'm making it happen.
Wow, it's talking shit.
Yeah, we're already there.
You're an instigator.
The week you guys go up, what do you want to accomplish during that week?
Listen, our motto is that we're gonna have a show because we have to have a show.
What I would like to accomplish is staging the show.
Hopefully we have a show, because this is our last week of rehearsals before Tech Week.
So we're gonna have a show.
Thanks for joining us.
Thank you so much.
Your name and what we're doing right now.
Right. Hi, my name's Emma Weller, and we are currently at my thesis, which is the screening of my film, The Fairyhouse, and an alumni panel that I organized. Yeah, we just saw my movie, and I do feel like a little bit like I just threw up on everyone.
Hi, I'm Thomas. Full name?
My name is Nathaniel Ryan Kern. I'm a freshman in BUSOT, and I'm a theater arts intended major.
I'm Thomas Bellata. That's it.
I'm Sarah Gorelkin.
Okay, my name is Madeline. Do you want my last name too, or my social security number?
Senior theater arts major.
All right, my name is Madeline Riddick Seals. Social security number. Maybe if you get to know me better, I'll tell you. Major, Arts, Scenic, DPA, period.
I'm Emma Cahoon, and I am of the same.
I am Trev Turnbow. I'm a senior theater arts major with a dual degree in international relations.
How do you think it went?
I think it went well. I was watching like through my fingertips for a little bit.
I loved it. I thought it was really cool. I thought that everyone involved did such a good job on the project.
It was amazing. I loved I think it was the first time in a while that I've seen like a student short film that I was like, I could see this as a whole feature film.
It came out really, really awesome.
First of all, we were both front of housing.
We ushered.
So we were the moderators. We showed up and we were like, what do we say? And then eventually we were told what to say.
Here's the attendance list.
In the smallest
You
font
zoom in
you've ever
really
seen.
very,
like it's really.
you can see we
really small.
took lots of notes. Some people didn't show up.
Some people did not show up, and we can zoom in if you want to see exactly who.
That's the tea.
But I think it went well. People were responding at the right moments.
It was gorgeous.
I loved it. Peter ate.
Peter did eat.
And just everything about it felt really like, it was cool to see on the big stage, but it felt really personal too. So I really liked it.
The film was great.
I loved the
I
film.
loved it. It was
Precious
so
and
endearing.
cute. Precious
I was
and
even
cute.
seeing it from the corner when it's like a little skewed, and I loved every second of it.
And seeing Michael K was awesome. Loved it. I don't know. A lot of fun.
Susan Mickey told me she loved it. Big deal. I think it was good.
I didn't love you in it, but everyone else was really good.
I think there was like one guy who I don't think did very good.
I didn't think that now was the time to say that though.
Left no crumbs.
This is the order of who ate. Peter DiMaggio, Michael K, Lucinda Hopper.
But Emma.
JoJo, I'm getting there. JoJo, Emma Weller. That's the order, 1 to 5.
The script was perfect.
I mean, the
you know, the
script
script
was
is perfect. There's
But
nothing
it's
with the
like-
script.
but
It definitely.
there was the
Just
one
like
performance, I was
honestly, it was
is
like
this
a
VFX
bastardization of the
quality?
text. Like, it's
Is
actually.
this what we're doing here?
kinda
Is
tore
this
it
like what
apart.
we're celebrating as our community?
Yeah. So
I'm not going to name names.
Favorite and least favorite thing?
Of life?
Loved the snail. I thought that it was so fun to just have like a iconic picture like that.
I would say favorite thing had to be like the little house, the tiny little prop house that was made out of sticks.
I really loved when the 98 Collective sitting on the far right of the stage. What was Miss Girl's name?
I came in here thinking it was like a 40-minute film. I didn't realize it was 14 minutes. So I was so down for that.
Malika. She said something really powerful to me about how when you're multi-hyphenate, you have a better understanding of all of the jobs in the room, and so you're better able to empathize with those people. And like that is actually such fierce advice, because it's like that is what makes a good leader. It's like being able to understand where the other people in your team are at.
So real.
And I was like, wow, empathy is a leadership quality.
Yeah, that's so real.
And I'm like taken with that. So
And the blow dryer prop, or the leaf blower, I thought that was sick. That was a cool moment.
I really enjoyed the snails. I thought they were CGI, but I learned that they're real.
They are real. They lived in my house for a few weeks.
My favorite part was definitely like listening to the advice that they had. It was so like deep and rich and very well articulated and what I needed to hear. And I also love the film so much, and I'm glad that we can do this in Coolidge Corner Theater.
yeah.
Probably Michael K on the screen. He was so good.
My least favorite part was standing on stage.
Yeah, the worst part.
I was not in my
that
gym
was
today.
definitely the worst.
I was not in the pocket. The pocket was in me.
Yeah.
And least favorite thing, I guess I was bugged sometimes by camera angles that didn't seem to fit. Like, for example, there was one when Emma first goes outside, there was like a lot of different angles of the tree. I was like, okay.
Least favorite, I feel like your character like really rubbed me the wrong way.
The first time I said words out loud in the microphone, I immediately was like, I don't deserve life.
Just like in terms of like overall morals, I feel like they were a bit like lost in translation.
Oh,
I will
the
never
thought
ever
of
see
it,
it again.
the thought of it is actually really unsettling. Deeply. Okay, but we look good.
My least favorite part was holding the house for JoJo because he was late.
All right, we're done. What do you think of the turnout? Was there anything you were missing to see?
Do you know what? I think it's really good. I really enjoyed when the door opened and someone walked in late. That was fun.
One of my co-stars, other than the sublime JoJo right here, is Michael K. Should we say the name?
No.
It was Susan Mickey, the director of This Is the Drum Theater. Susan Mickey.
And he's also our teacher, and he has to grade me on my thesis, and yet he didn't bother to show up, which I find deeply disrespectful. He plays my father in the film. My actual father is here. Thank you.
And I'm just so proud of Emma. She did an awesome job. We love you.
We love you, Emma Weller.
We love you, Emma Weller.
Over there, in the back, killing it. Patrice brought her PTI section. She did let them go at 9:15, so they all showed up late, but we had to wait for 15 minutes for them. It's okay. I understand that we are theater people. I know we always say 15 minutes early is on time. Well, they were 15 minutes late. So sometimes that's just how the cookie crumbles, but you know what? We still ate. And the panel is going to be amazing. That's what I'd say, but I also can't wait to see everything that happens. Drunken City. It's going to be crazy.
Any last things or comments you want to get off your chest before we have to
I'm 21 years old.
Beautiful. Thank you. Okay, perfect. Could you start with your like your name?
Yeah. My name is Rachel. Hi.
I'm Trev.
I'm Sarah. I am the producer and stage manager of The Drunken City.
Okay, can I say one thing? My ADHD is on 10 out of 10 today. Every time I look at the camera, it looks like that evil steering wheel from WALL-E. So I'm
Sirena Lopez. I'm a senior theater arts major. Yeah.
My name is Madeline Riddick Seals. I'm from Atlanta, Georgia. I said that kind of snarky. I didn't mean it that way. I'm just trying to figure out, can I start over? Like that. Take 5.
Hi, I'm AJ. I'm a senior theater arts major on the design and production side.
And I love STEM. I have a lot of homies in the class, and I'll be sad to graduate like that.
Tell me, what project are you working on?
I'm working on Live at 855 and New Works.
I am a company member of the Greek Fest, as well as the producer of the New Works Festival.
What I am working on, She's Got Soul, and I'm on the project with Maya Sanaa and Julian X, and I'm the artistic director for it.
I'm designing Live at 855, which is a concert, and I'm directing a New Works.
I am working on Jesus on Ice, or the play script for Jesus on Ice, and I'm also a dramaturg on Grow and Till, and vaguely a dramaturg in New Works Fest as well.
And in Greek Fest, I'm an actor, as well as a co-deviser collaborator. I'm playing Lysistrata in Lysistrata, and I'm Helen of Troy in the Trojan Women.
What did we do and how was class today?
Class was good. Everybody's drawing on the walls now, like children.
I think class was good today. There was quite a debacle going into class today.
Where to start? We had a long, lengthy conversation about getting approval for non-stampers to be part of our stamp projects.
So when I showed up to class, Jojo and Trev were sitting at the front with Michael K, and I was really confused. I was like, okay, we're having a seminar.
We just kind of caught up, talked about PA things, had PA emergencies, some projects solving some things. My group is panicking a little bit about something, but I think we'll be okay. So,
which group?
Let's see, Live.
Class today, we cut through a lot of bureaucratic red tape.
So usually classes like talking and then acting like children.
And there is still more bureaucratic red tape to cut through, but we have sharp scissors, so it will be fine.
I would love to highlight and uplift Sarah. She really handled that.
And I am happy about how the conversation went, because I love everyone in STAMP at this present moment. Not so happy that we had to have the conversation. I feel like STAMP is not really being cared for this year by administration, by faculty, not Michael K, everyone else.
There's a lot of miscommunication between students and administration about who can do what and at what point, and everybody's trying to cover all their bases and support each other as best they can. And sometimes wires get crossed, and like nobody can really do anything about that.
Hopefully we'll have a drummer. But that's it.
And they're not really looking at our projects as legitimate. So it's hard to not have approval for people who want to work on our projects and we want to work with them. And you can't really say you care about your students and then deny them the opportunity to be creative and practice their craft for no reason. So that's how I feel.
But today we just did a lot of like logistic stuff, which like needs to happen. Sarah G ate the shit down. She was like, this is what's wrong. And we're like, okay. It was very clear and I feel like it was very productive.
I feel optimistic about how things went.
And then I got to scribble on a wall with a piece of chalk for Grow and Till. So that was exciting.
Michael K asked if I would sit next to him, which I was like, I thought really was, just very sweet. And I felt like it really, just, I don't know, it made me feel seen and appreciated in the space. And I looked really good. So I'm glad that everybody got to look at me.
Any problems with the project you are currently working on?
Not so many problems. Just one problem with a slimy man.
No, honestly, no. I mean, I'm sound designing, which I'm really excited about.
Budgeting. It's gonna cost a lot of money. I had a conversation yesterday about an 18-foot long platform.
How'd it go?
About $200 over budget. That's how it went.
I mean, my big worry is that there's so much to do and not enough time, which is like, that's the story of every production ever, but I'm feeling it in a very real way.
I don't want to vocalize them because then they're in the universe, I also don't want to say no because then that's in the universe and the universe doesn't like that either.
Loden is creeping up on us, so it's soon, but I think in the end everything will work out. It'll be fine.
There will probably be roadblocks and we will get over them. at some point, and that is all I will say.
We're golden with sound. Sound, killing the game. We sound good. And that, I think, is the most important thing when it comes to concerts. So,
I mean, in terms of like my project success, I'm just really concerned about my ability to do the thing that is my job to do. I have a lot going on this quarter, so I just want to make sure that like I don't flop.
In Trojan Women, I'm Helen, which it's like funny because like in Lysistrata, I'm Lysistrata, so like that's like seems like it would be the larger deal, but for me, I have like latched on to Helen of Troy as like a figure and an icon. And so I'm kind of like in this phase of just really being like, wow, this is the face that launched 1,000 ships.
Because if I flop, we flop. Dun dun dun. But it'll be okay. I know it'll come together in a way that it's meant to happen.
And that's just kind of, I've just been obsessed with that lately. And so I feel like a problem going forward is that I am going to be obsessed with myself. Rightly so. I think that could maybe cause problems, maybe if other people feel like they might just be a little less beautiful than me.
we're in the thick of it now. We're in it. So happy stamp.
Would you be mad if I held it up here? Would that make you feel a little angry?
How was rehearsal? What did you do today?
Straight to business. Rehearsal was okay. We did tech, so we teched about the first half of the show yesterday, and today we teched most of the rest of the show. I'd say we probably have like 4 pages left, maybe, out of 45 pages.
We hung up our big sketchbook. We practiced ripping it, and it went way better than I thought it was going to.
Rehearsal was good today. We almost finished. We got so close to the end.
We've lit and sounded. We've lit. We've lit. Added sound to most of the show. We just have like 2 scenes left. We should be able to get a run through in tomorrow before we have our invited dress on Friday, which is crazy. I did not think we were gonna have one of those.
I'm feeling a little stressed. I know it's all gonna come together. I just would love it if everything else in my life didn't exist, if you know what I mean. And also, I would love it if I knew my lines. That would be awesome.
I don't know all my lines, but I'm gonna work on that tomorrow.
That would be awesome.
I still need to record a violin part. I will also do that tomorrow.
It's like really happening. What?
And we want to rework some movement, which hopefully we will also do tomorrow.
Who knew that was gonna happen? Not me. It looks really cute. I think it's gonna be good.
I'm tired. I won't lie. I'm very, very, very tired. I am just trying to dissociate through the rest of this process, but also use my brain. But currently, my mind is on Comm Ave.
I think people are gonna piss their pants in a good way.
Does being the Little Prince fulfill your lifetime childhood goal of ruling a kingdom?
That was a crazy thing to say. Wow. Where do I even start? No. I didn't have... Did you have a childhood lifetime goal of ruling a kingdom?
Does being behind the booth make you feel like you're better than everyone in the room?
Yeah, a little bit. Well, it makes me feel like I start to have a superiority complex because I'm like, ooh, I'm in the booth, I'm behind the scenes.
Because that's not a universal experience. I think maybe you're...
And then I like am back there for a little bit and realize that like I don't know what I'm doing back there.
If you were to give your crew, your specific Grow Until team, a letter grade for their performance tonight, what grade would you give them?
A-.
I certainly don't feel better than our designers who are like actually making the things happen.
I feel like we're in the spot that I expected us to be, but even further along. Definitely exceeded my expectations.
No, I didn't dream of ruling a kingdom. I dreamt of other weirder things. Well, that's very personal.
But I do feel powerful. I don't feel better, but I do feel powerful.
We test run the paper tonight. Paper plays a big role in this show, and we were being really ambitious with it, and I was really afraid that it wasn't going to work, but we got it first try, so that was great.
We all know that the people with the most power are the people who should have it the least.
I mean, I think maybe it fulfills my No, you can't say that. Next question, please.
Any last words?
Yeah, sure. I've got something cooking.
I believe you.
Wait, don't stop it yet.
I'm not.
I don't think that my thesis partners are bums. I think they're wonderful people, and I feel joyous and lucky to be working on this show.
Union busting is disgusting. Facts.
Is that what that says?
Yeah, you can't read it.
No.
It says union busting is disgusting. Other last words, like, go big or go home, baby. Live your dreams.
Oh, but not in mine of ruling a kingdom?
I didn't say you couldn't live it. I just said that not everybody had it, which
cool.
makes it
No, I
easier
get
for
it.
you
No, I
actually
get
to
it.
actualize what you want to happen. Okay, I'm gonna leave now.
Okay, that's fine.
How was rehearsal today? And what did you do?
Hi, Ted. Thank you. It was good.
Rehearsal today was good. We finished teching the show.
Can't even remember what happened anymore. We kept working Q to Q. We started doing a run. We got halfway through the show in the run.
It didn't take forever, except for that it was only 2 scenes and it took forever, which was a little bit of a bummer because then when we did our run through, we only got like halfway through the show.
I'm okay. I'm pretty exhausted.
How was rehearsal then? And what did you do during rehearsal?
I also want to talk about why I'm exhausted because I noticed you didn't ask me,
Well,
which I was teeing you up.
We keep starting an hour late, but that's the nature of Tech Week, so that's okay. Hopefully tomorrow we can get 2 runs in. I don't think so, though. Probably like another 1.5.
What we did get through looks really gorge.
I had work at 8:15 in the morning today, and then class, and now I'm here. And so that's something I want to talk about, and I'm done talking about it.
Here's our beautiful set designer and PA, Kaya and Kate. And they're killing the game and doing so good.
Rehearsal was good. We finished teching the show, started a run featuring Michael K.
Oh, thanks, guys.
Never was stamp person.
Oh, don't say that. JoJo's right there.
We started a run featuring Michael K.
JoJo's right there.
Whoa! You're all number 1 in my heart. Wow.
Well, you heard it here first. I'm number 1. And the show is going great, and everything's gonna be beautiful and perfect by tomorrow.
What do you think the biggest obstacle you're going to have to overcome is?
I already know that the biggest obstacle for me is the literal obstacles in my way whenever I'm doing a scene change or a character change, and there's a bunch of shit behind the backdrop and I keep tripping over it and it's completely dark back there and I'm like grasping around on the ground like Velma from Scooby-Doo.
Is there anything that you're worried about for tomorrow?
Yeah, many things. Lots of things. Totally. Filled with worries. I'm like a bee's nest, and the bees are worries, and I'm the nest.
Like I couldn't find my Sharpie and I was really late for my entrance and I tripped over my planet and I'm doing the like Men on Planet stuff and putting on a bunch of different hats and yeah.
How much are those bees buzzing?
Yeah, I've had 220 milligrams of caffeine, which is a lot of caffeine.
And I don't know if that will ever get better. I think that's just going to be a journey every night.
I took it all. I took the caffeine around 6 p.m.
Did it get you? Did you feel it sustained your energy for rehearsal?
I feel like I'm buzzing a little.
Like the bees?
Yeah, I think that's why. I think that's why that happened to me.
What rating would you give your partners for their performance today?
I would give Lila Heller a 69 out of 10.
I would give Lila a 10 out of 10 because they remembered their lines so much better than I did.
Worried, what am I worried about? Thanks, Jojo. I'm worried about failure. Hang on. I'm worried about disappointing the people who care about me. I'm worried about letting people down. I'm worried about falling on my face in front of everybody. I'm worried about the dreams. Yeah, I don't know.
And I would give Lauren Rudy a 420 out of 10. But not because Lauren did better, just because those are my favorite numbers.
And I would also give Abacus a 10 out of 10 because I don't really know what they're doing back there, but they like giggle sometimes, and that's how I know that we're doing a good job.
They did great. They're the ones who actually have to like be up and walk around and say words, which it's tough.
Oh, I'm worried about you falling on your face too. It looks like a nasty fall in the
It's
show.
supposed to.
Yeah.
But
Does
it
hurt?
actually, yeah, it hurts right here.
Oh, man.
It's supposed to look like it hurts my head.
It does look like it hurts your head.
That's great. It doesn't hurt my head, but it hurts right here. And Val, who's the lighting designer, has it out for me, I suppose, because you weren't filming this, so the people won't know, but she made me do it 6 times back to back.
Where was I for that? Was I gone?
No, you were sitting there, laughing
I
and
didn't-
pointing at me.
I didn't see you fall 6 times. What? I was not there for that.
I don't know why you're lying, and you're the one in charge of the camera, so the people will never know.
I'm really sorry. I should have been there for you. I should have put an end to it.
Yeah, well, it's good for me to learn who I can rely on, myself.
Going off that.
Yeah, go off of it.
All right.
And tech crew, as always, 100 out of 10 because they're volunteering their time and like everything's just so cool. I'm like, wow. Yeah.
People think acting is easy, but it's so annoying when you have to do it.
A gold star.
For just 1 gold star for the both of them?
1 each.
Okay.
I don't know, or they could share it if they wanted. Sharing is good. It's good to learn how to share. I mean, 2 gold. I don't know. What did other people say? 3 gold stars. How many gold stars do I have?
It's fine. 3 as many as you want to give out. 3, yeah, 3, there, 2.
Well, if they're going cheap, I'll give them 100.
Do you have a part of the show that you're most excited for people to see?
I think Men on Planets is pretty fun.
The Men on Planets scene looks really good, I think.
I think for me that would be the most fun because I get to do a bunch of different like dialects and characters and yeah.
I think it's really funny. I think that it is going to be a crowd pleaser.
I'm still trying to lean into it as best I can. I get so scared.
We also have like a lot of little like technical things that happen that are really fun. Like we have paper that rips and then Louis draws on the paper. There's like moments where like they say a line and then like the lights come on. Ooh, there's stars now. So those are also all things that I'm really excited for. I think it will be fun and exciting.
Do you think you'll stay friends after the show's over?
Well, I don't think we were friends before the show started, so that's a joke.
Oh my gosh, of course we're gonna stay Sorry, that sounded like I was being sarcastic. I do think that... Stop it.
Yes, I will, for sure. I have to, because we're working on Jesus on Ice in the second half of the semester.
You have to?
Yeah, I think that we've grown closer emotionally. I think I might be losing it a little bit at this point.
I'm saying that conveniently, I also will have to remain friends with them.
I think that Lauren and Lila and I will all stay friends because we've had a really fun time working together.
I love them. They're my stamp dykes. I need my stamp dykes. So yeah, of course we're going to remain friends.
After the show closes, we're gonna have a slumber party and I think it's gonna be really fun and I think it's gonna bond us forever.
We're gonna have a slumber party on Sunday and I'm really excited about it.
Yeah, I think we'll be friends.
Because everyone knows that a slumber party is the best place to bond and connect. And so then we'll be binded for eternity in the most beautiful and also most normal way.
Love it. Loved it. Amazing. Do you want to highlight a designer that you appreciate in your process?
Ooh, just one? I mean, all of our designers are incredible. Kaya got the drawing, the sketch pad up and working very well. It has gone off pretty much without a hitch, so that slays. Also, every time one of my props breaks, she fixes it with hot glue. Val is so hardcore with the lights. Like, I was not expecting it to be that, like, legit, but there's, like, so many lights up in that room. Rory has chosen the most, like, beautiful, special music. It was the very end scene, and the music came on, and I was like, oh, it's It was so perfect. She vetoed us doing our bows to Counting Stars by One Republic, though, but that's okay. She's a sound designer. She's allowed to make that call, I suppose.
Any final thoughts or exasperations you need to get out?
Mine's the longest out of the three of us. So does that mean I win something, or does that mean I lose something?
You win a longer edit. Yay! Yeah. You get the gold star.
You get the gold star.
Thanks.
Well, that didn't.
I'm not into material goods.
Clearly, because you gave each of your partners a gold star singular.
Yeah. That's not true. You're misconstruing me. I gave them 100. No. Okay.
Final day of tech. How are you feeling? How was rehearsal?
That's crazy! I feel great. I ran the light board for the first time today, which was very exciting. The first time we ran the show, I did okay. I definitely messed up. There were some times that it was noticeable. Then the second time we ran the show, I was like, if people saw that, I wouldn't feel ashamed. I wouldn't feel embarrassed at all if people saw that, which is great. I think it's a great place to be before opening. I'm really happy that the show is the length that we said it was going to be in the pre-show announcement, because I thought it was going to be longer. So that's huge. It's really crazy that, like, after this weekend, my thesis is over. Like, that's crazy. That's really cool. I feel really normal about it.
Louis,
Hey.
Final night of tech.
Yes!
How are you feeling?
I feel like a shell of a person, but in like a good way. You know, we're in a good place after tonight. We had our invited dress, and I won't lie, for me, it was a little rough. My dad was there because I figured he was going to be like bored and sad in his hotel room, so I invited him, and he liked it. He chalked a lyric of a song that he used to sing to me when I was falling asleep as a child on the wall, and I was like, that was whimsical of you. That was great. So that made me happy. Yeah, the second run definitely went a lot better. Yes, acting wise, especially for me. Having people there takes me out of it, which is ironic because that's the point.
All right, last day of tech.
So true.
How was it for you? How was rehearsal? And what did you do?
So good. Yesterday was the lowest point of the whole experience for me. Easily, I was not doing very well. I don't know if anybody picked up on me acting a little unusual. There was a moment yesterday that Abacus went, so should we stay a little later to draw on the columns? And I went, no! And I screamed it, and everyone looked at me, and I was like, oh, maybe that was a big reaction to not a massive question, because I thought it was really rational until I saw everybody looking at me like, take it easy, dude. So I slept for 8 or 9 hours last night, and now I feel like a real human person again. And tech was wonderful. We ran through the show twice because it's a short show. The second time was better than the first, which is a good sign because that is a trajectory we want. Everybody was beautiful, and I wanted to kiss them all on the mouth, except for Louis' dad. Nothing against him. I just don't want to kiss him on the mouth.
Do you have a favorite memory from working on this process?
Oh, where to begin? If I'm being truthful and honest, the walls, I think, have just been really beautiful. Like, drawing on the walls has been really lovely and glorious. Every moment was my favorite moment. There wasn't a sad moment among them. I just wish that I could relive it all on a loop forever.
The most fulfilling thing that I have worked on in this process is probably the set, weirdly. We just spent like so much of Loden doing this, and like Kaya wasn't there, and like we had a plan to like chalk the walls and like put like little drawings and things. I don't know. I just got like artsy with it. I made the galaxy circle. That was nice. For me, that was like something I surprised myself with. I was like, oh, I'm proud of that. Yeah.
What was it like having people watching the show tonight?
Oh, it was great. Maya said she liked it, so I feel like it can't be too bad because Maya has great opinions. Yeah, I kind of wish people had been there for the second run because it was a lot better. But it's okay. It's okay.
Who are you most excited to see your project?
Why are you laughing at me? I don't think it's very nice to laugh at someone when they're in a chair. I'm very excited for my brother to see the show because my brother is the voice at the beginning. I used his voice and he kind of knows because he sent me the recording, but I don't think he really realizes. I'm excited for a lot of people to see it, actually. Dominic Colangelo, beautiful man, sexy man, kind man, babe of a man. I wish more children were coming, but that's fine because they actually, I think, would get bored. So.
Is there anybody else who you're excited to come?
Everyone. I'm so excited for everyone from Stamp to come see it. I'm just excited to have like a room full of people to hopefully react to it. I don't know. This Susan Mickey might be coming.
What is your biggest concern for tomorrow?
Honestly, there's just still like shit in 356 that we haven't cleared out yet. And I'm like kind of nervous we're gonna get here late and we're gonna have to start the show late because we haven't cleared out the shit. Or I'll like forget what Val taught me about like turning the lights on and like setting stuff up. But I'm definitely more concerned about me and Kate Dickinson on the boards than Lila and Lauren acting. It's also like, even if they mess up, how bad can it be? Because they'll just make something up.
Have you tried at all to like get children to come and see it? Like any like
That would be weird, Ted.
That would be weird.
I only hang out with children on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays.
Wait. Where?
At school, obviously. They pay me, and so they pay me, not the kids. The school pays me to do it.
So you're a teacher?
Assistant teacher.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Wait, so have you told them about the show?
They're 3. No, trust me.
Okay.
No, trust me. Oh, no. Let me tell you about. Oh, I can't do that actually. No. I told my job. I promised my job that I wouldn't talk about any of the kids using their real names. So do you want me to tell you anyway? No. You don't care about me in real life. You only care about me for your movie.
Not a movie.
Then why am I here?
Are there any other questions for Lila?
No, that's all.
All right.
Wait, yeah. I love Lauren Rudy and Abacus Dean-Polacheck. They're both wonderful, gorgeous people who have been very cool to work with and very kind and very beautiful and very sweet and very funny and very nice. And I think that they rock. And you can tell them I said so.
I will. Do you have any final thoughts? Final words?
I love Stamp, and Stamp loves me.
Yes, we do.
Woo! Okay, those are my thoughts.
Over the next 75 minutes, we're going to be traveling far across the space
I will stay.
Say your name, year, and major.
Robbie. I am a junior, and I'm an acting major.
I'll go first. My name is Madeline. I'm a senior, and I'm a theater arts major who also concentrates in scenic design.
Ooh. My name's Emma Weller. I am a theater arts performance major. Yeah.
Thomas Bellata, senior acting major.
Hi, my name is Anna Riggins. I am a BU School of Theater alum. I graduated in May of 2023. And so I came back to see my dear friends perform their thesis. Shout out to Lila Heller.
How did you like the show?
It was incredible. Are you kidding me? I'm so obsessed with Louie and Lila and Abacus, and this is a thing that all 3 of them did. The writing, wow. Can you believe how talented our friends are? Loved
It was so amazing. I had a great time.
Yeah.
I was sitting there like this the whole time.
Beautiful. I was saying to Louie, it's like they did an acting thesis because there was a song, a movement piece, many movement pieces, in fact. Also dialect work, scenes, monologues, direct address even. And so they really hit like every single thing on the list.
I can't. I'm sorry. I'm malfunctioning in front of the camera because I'm thinking about it, and it's just too much. It's too much talent. That's how I feel about the show.
The puppets were lit. I love the puppets. Their little hat coordination, that was fire. When Louis wore the hat and the puppet wore the hat, I was like,
Love
yeah.
hats.
I actually really enjoyed it. Like that was, I'm looking at Roy right now who sound designed it. The tech of this show was just absolutely impeccable. Like I don't think I've ever seen the third floor like actually be utilized in such a cool way.
I loved the show so much. It was joyful, it was deep, it was heartfelt, it was poetic. To me, it felt like a breath of fresh air and just peace. I loved it.
Really real point about the not being allowed to wear hats indoors.
I was with that.
Yeah,
I was with that.
I used to get yelled at all the time for wearing a hat.
I don't wear hats for reasons. So, but I can get behind the hat cause. I will rally.
Okay, I have one complaint. It's really nothing to do with the show. It's just the person who was sitting next to me was like, I don't know, really bothering me. Like they were like that, like things like that, like just little tiny, I don't know, isms that were really getting under my skin. And they were filming themselves the whole time, which was like odd as fuck. Honestly, sorry for my language. Really odd that they were filming themselves, and it kind of took away from the viewing experience of the show, in my opinion.
And what was your favorite part of the show?
My favorite part of the show was the writing. It was just, wow. Beautiful, beautiful minds those people have, clearly.
The hats.
The hats? I loved the opening movement piece.
That was fun.
That was really beautiful.
That was really cool with the lights.
I mean, yeah. I
And
also,
they handled it really
they
well.
did. They really, I thought that was really beautiful.
Yeah.
I'm kind of a movement nerd anyway, but
My favorite part of the show was the moment where they were laying with the wind sound, and there was like a cute little bird sound effect that played, and it was like seagulls. And to me, it was beautiful.
I also really love it. Anytime Louis opens their mouths and sings.
Amazing.
Instantly.
And it was a surprise. I was like, oh my God. I was like, amazing.
Fuck.
And I really loved it when the ceiling turned on. That had to be top.
And I had to mute myself because I was getting really reactive. But I was
No, it's okay.
like that.
It's okay. You should react more.
You'll hear me always. Any recorded School of Theater performance, if I'm in the audience, you'll hear me laughing.
I was across the space and I heard you.
Well, there we go.
But again, the person who was sitting next to me kind of ruined the show for me. I feel like, I don't know, my experience could have been great, but whoever, I don't know who it was, but whoever.
My favorite part of the show is the moment with the fox. When the fox says, wait, I'm trying to remember what the fox says. Anyways, can we cut that?
Yeah, thank you. Thank you, Thomas.
Is that it? Am I good? All right, cool. Stop asking me to do.
My favorite moment is with the fox, when the fox says, "You've taken time to know me and to learn me," and I think that's really beautiful. Also, the physicality, Lila's physicality of the fox is so captivating as well.
Thank you very much, Anna.
Thank you. Have a good one. That was terrifying.
Yo, what?
Yeah, let me hop back in.
What are you talking about?
I really like the foxes part as well. That was a good thing to say. I wanted to say that. Damn it! I should have thought of that. Put mine in first.
What are you still doing here?
What was this for again?
It was good. I only made one mistake.
I made more than that.
I think I only made one mistake, but I probably made more and just wasn't aware of them.
I don't think lines count as mistakes, because who cares? Unless it, messes up a moment, then maybe it counts as a mistake.
In my opinion, it did mess up a moment, but only because it made it not make sense.
So you made one mistake?
Yes.
Great.
I think I still probably made more than that of mistakes, but they were all happy mistakes.
And also, the show was good anyway.
Thank you.
Thoughts?
Yes.
I also think yes, actually. I take back what I said before about thank you. I mean, yes.
So basically, it was good, and everybody loves us.
Including ourselves.
Including ourselves and each other.
Getting there. Yeah.
What? Getting there?
You don't love us yet?
You hate us?
I was referring to myself, but take it how you want, I guess.
I thought we were having conflict.
No, we've resolved our conflicts.
We've resolved our conflicts that we never had.
Yeah.
How that one non-mistake moment that was special for you?
Tonight and also every time, I love in the Men on Planet scene both the Succession sound effect and the GameCube sound effect, and I love how those moments got really big laughs, and I love when they get big laughs because it's like hee 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 hee.
Wow, I'm just looking at the wall. The wall makes me so happy. Makes me feel good inside. Other favorite moments, seeing My friends in the audience, they were all so pretty.
Do you want to kiss them all on the mouth?
I do want to kiss all of them on the mouth. Especially you. I liked the echo today because everyone was having such a bad time in the audience. It felt like, no, I mean, maybe they weren't. It just felt
Doing
like
the
everyone,
echo?
Yeah, I felt like everyone was like, what is happening right now?
I thought it went the smoothest it's gone.
Really?
But also when I was handing out the instructions at the beginning, people were like, I don't want to do this.
Then don't.
But yeah, I didn't force anybody, except Mick Bolton. I did make him do it.
Well, it seemed like at the beginning everyone was like, this is cool and fun. And then they were like, so still. Which was nice for me.
It's nice?
Yeah, I liked it.
You thought it was funny?
Yeah, I did.
I thought all of it was great today because everyone was so reactive and laughed at things. When I came on for 44 Sunsets as the Rose but angry, people laughed at that, and I enjoyed that because I was trying to be funny.
Nice.
Men on Planets is always a blast, even though I am always terrified that I won't remember my lines. It doesn't matter because the Succession theme plays, and people love that.
People love Succession.
I love that. People love
The people love
The
Succession.
people love Succession. The
Um,
people wish we were doing Succession.
No, they don't. They wish someone was
Definitely
doing
not me.
Succession.
Definitely not.
Any last words? Any final thoughts?
No.
We're taking it to the fridge!
We're taking it to the fridge!
Yeah, we are.
That's not official, but
No.
we're gonna. We're gonna do it.
unofficially-
Unofficially, we're taking it to the
We're
fridge.
talking about taking it to the fridge.
We're in talks
Maybe
to
we
take it
shouldn't
to
have
the
said
fridge.
anything because you know about the evil eye.
No, I think we're manifesting.
Okay.
Beautiful.
Bye bye!
Would you want to do a tour?
A tour?
A tour of your fit?
Oh, okay. Well, actually, I mean, okay. So I stand by this fit, and I want to say, to quote Lana Del Rey, I've been wearing the same damn clothes for 3 damn days. My fit of the moment in the thesis dress is tiny top, pair of jeans, and then just like boot and a Juicy Couture jacket. So that's like what I wear every day. But today, it's the baby pink Juicy Couture. Ooh, ooh, ooh. We got these Urban Outfitter jeans that have changed my life. These Doc Martens that are a Van Gogh painting. And then this shirt that I got at the Stonewall Inn the day that I met Kamala Harris at the Stonewall Inn and shook her hand and said, "Hi, my name's Trevor." And she said, "It's great to meet you." And then she gave a speech, and I said, "Do a shot!" And then she didn't, but that's okay. And then also, today I was feeling cunt Gemini. Meet up somewhere.
Until
I will stay here until. Thank you. And that was the encore.